Welcome to the Brunswick Beat,
Brunswick County's only television news show brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon. I'm Rachel Johnson.
And I'm Caroline Curran. In top news tonight, the results are in and the southern end of Brunswick County has 3 new mayors. Unofficial precinct results from Tuesday's municipal election show unopposed candidate Mary Knight is the new mayor of Calabash. Walter B. Goodenough is the new mayor of Carolina Shores, and Richard Serrato is the new mayor of Sunset Beach. Also in Calabash, Emily DeStasio and political newcomer Charles Buddy Walton Jr. won 2 of the available 4-year commissioner seats. Also in Calabash, newcomer Sandy Milan won an unexpired 2-year term as town commissioner. In Carolina Shores, unofficial tallies show incumbents Joseph Pujwara and John Russo keeping their seats on the town board of commissioners, while a newcomer, Bill Brennan, won a 3rd available seat. In Sunset Beach, unofficial results show candidate Mike Williams and incumbent Wilson Sherrill eking by challengers for 2 available Sunset Beach Town Council seats.
In Charlotte, Sarah McCullough beat Paula Pease in the election for mayor. Newcomer Carson Durham will replace Michael Pease on the Board of Aldermen. Incumbents Alan Lewis and Walt Eckerd will each return for 2nd terms. Lewis has been serving as the interim mayor. In Ocean Isle Beach, Mayor Debbie Smith has been re-elected to serve as mayor. Dean Walters and Betty Williamson will return to the Board of Commissioners, along with newcomer Bob Williams. In Holden Beach, Alan Holden returns as mayor for his 2nd term. 4 incumbent candidates were also re-elected to the Board of Commissioners. One write-in candidate, Dennis Harrington, secured enough votes to become the board's newcomer.
Brunswick County Elections Director Greg Bellamy said Tuesday's elections had a moderate voter turnout. Of the county's 45,093 voters who were eligible to vote in Tuesday's election, 10,695 voters, or just shy of 24% of those voters, cast their ballots. Early voting turnout was about half of what it was in the 2009 municipal elections. We caught up with Bellamy Tuesday night after the polls closed.
Thanks to the hard work of staff, board, and our poll workers, we've had a very good day. We are waiting now for our poll workers to report, our chief judges to report results of the voting in the precincts. We've had, it would appear to be a moderate day, and while we're waiting for them to report, I have some information that may be of interest about our one-stops. We voted about half of what we did in '09. We voted 842 compared to 1,683. We think that is primarily due to the fact that one of our towns that was very active in the last election in the early voting did not have any opposition. Their candidates were not opposed, and as a result, there was a low turnout there. Beyond that, we thank everyone for the hard work and the good effort, and we'll do it again soon.
52 new jobs are headed to Brunswick County. CMS Food Solutions, Inc., a biotechnology company specializing in food safety technology, plans to open a manufacturing facility in Leland. The company is expected to create 52 jobs and invest more than $4 billion in the Leland plant. Officials hope to open the plant by March 2012.
And speaking of jobs, Golden Corral anticipates bringing 40 jobs to Charlotte. The restaurant hopes to open as early as May. The proposed site is on East Coast Lane near the intersection of Old Charlotte Road and US 17. Plans for the restaurant include the construction of a $2.5 to $3 million one-story building. This is the restaurant chain's 4th site in Charlotte in the past year and a half. The Charlotte Board of Aldermen will review the plans at their December meeting. If approved, construction could begin as early as January. Ocean Isle Beach is one step further along in the process of seeking a state permit to construct a terminal groin on the east end of the island. The town interviewed 4 engineering firms on Monday. A top candidate was identified at their monthly board meeting Tuesday morning. Coastal Planning and Engineering of Wilmington has been selected to help the town move forward with a feasibility study for a terminal groin. The study will identify cost estimates and look closely at environmental impact. In coming months, the town will hold public forums to discuss the possibility of constructing a terminal groin on the island.
Brunswick County Commissioners have approved a resolution supporting a study by the North Carolina Department of Environmental and Natural Resources into the region's long-term potable water supply. The maximum amount of water that can be safely withdrawn from the Cape Fear River is 106 million gallons per day, and projections estimate the region's potable water demands will reach that capacity within 30 years unless other alternatives are implemented. West Brunswick High School in Charlotte was locked down for about an hour as a precautionary measure last Friday morning. Brunswick County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Charlie Miller said the school was on lockdown, quote, just to be safe, after law enforcement learned of a shooting threat on Facebook earlier in the week. After investigating the threat, officials determined it was not West Brunswick High School cited in the Facebook post.
A suspect is in jail in connection with an attempted armed robbery last Friday morning at the subway Charlotte in Carolina Shores. Sheriff's Office spokesperson Del Ralph said Richard Borelli, 21, of Calabash, is charged with attempted robbery with a dangerous weapon. 2 armed robberies were previously reported at the Food Lion store in the same complex. Ralph did not say whether the latest incident in the subway shop is connected to the Food Lion incidents.
Kick off the holiday season at the first annual Holiday Happenings Christmas Show, Saturday, November 12th at West Brunswick High School. Admission is free. The event will feature great holiday entertainment, a fashion show, train rides for the kids, and pictures with me, Santa. Plus, you can check out all types of fantastic Christmas gift ideas from over 40 local craftsmen and vendors. The Holiday Happenings Christmas Show is brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon, ATMC, and these great local sponsors.
Hey there, sports fans. Welcome to the Brunswick Beat Sports Report. In local high school football action, the West Brunswick Trojans fell to #1 seeded Wilson Hunt in the first round of playoffs. The Trojans played hard, and the game was in doubt until the final 31 seconds of the game when a turnover secured their fate. West lost 21-13 to the undefeated Warriors. The game brings West's season to a close with a record of 4-7. The West Brunswick High School boys soccer team beat West Carter at 3-2 in overtime of a first-round playoff game on November 2nd. Attempting to keep a 6-game winning streak alive, the Trojans faced Wilson Fike, the #3 seed, last Saturday in a second-round playoff game. However, their season came to an end when they were defeated 4-0. The Brunswick Community College men's basketball team opened its regular season with a victory over Guilford Tech last Saturday. The game went into overtime when Lawson Aarons hit a 3-pointer. During overtime, the Dolphins captured the lead with another 3-pointer and brought home their first win of the season. The Dolphins won 82-78. You can find all these stories and more great photos in this week's sports section of the Brunswick Beacon.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Do you have a community event you'd like to tell our community about? You can email it to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
Hi, I'm Laura Lewis, and I'm here today at the Brunswick County Animal Shelter with Fido. He is a sweet 7-year-old Jack Russell mix. He's been here since October 25th. His owner turned him in, and he needs a brand new home. And he is just the most loving, sweet boy. He wants to play with the toys here in the visitation room, and he would make a wonderful pet for somebody who's looking for a new dog. So come on out to the Brunswick County Animal Shelter on Green Swamp Road and meet Fido and all the other dogs and cats available here for adoption. You're sure to find a forever friend.
Walking the dog could become reality if Brunswick County health officials approve an idea to allow such an exercise program at the Brunswick County Animal Shelter. The Brunswick County Environmental Health Committee will consider the proposal at its upcoming meeting at 6:30 p.m. next Monday, November 14th in Bolivia. The idea is to allow volunteers to participate at the shelter. This is the second time the committee will be reviewing the idea.
Come join the Brunswick Beacon and more than 40 vendors at Brunswick County's first ever Christmas show, the Beacon's own Holiday Happenings Christmas Show. The Holiday Happenings Christmas Show is free and it's open to the public. The family-friendly event will unfold from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Saturday, November 12th at West Brunswick High School in Shallotte. This show will be in the school's cafeteria and front lobby. At 9:45, Santa will arrive on a Shallotte fire truck. Santa will take photos with children from 9:45 until 2 p.m. There is no charge for photos or to give Santa your Christmas list. And don't forget to pick up our Holiday Happenings tab in this week's Beacon.
Aesop's Fables will come to life in debut performances this weekend. The Stage Struck Players Youth Troupe will reenact fables and set them to music at Playhouse 211 on Southport Supply Road in St. James. Stage Struck Players, the youth division of Brunswick Little Theater, will present Fabulous Fable Factory, a musical rendition of the stories historically renowned in literature for the morals they convey. Showtimes are 7 p.m. this Friday and Saturday and the following weekend, November 18th and 19th, with 3 p.m. matinees on November 13th and 20th. This year's Habitat Follies show to raise money for Brunswick County Habitat for Humanity was a rollicking success. The annual show serves as a major fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity. This was the 5th show in 6 years. During the performances, area talent performed Broadway numbers and jazz standards. There was dancing and singing by both individuals and groups as 42 performers took the stage. Proceeds raised from this year's event will help fund a Habitat home for a local family.
That's all the time we have for tonight, but you can read all these stories and much more in this week's Beacon. If you know of a story or person you'd like to see featured on the Brunswick Beat, email us at brunswickbeat@brunswickbeacon.com. You can also look us up on Facebook under the Brunswick Beacon, or you can always follow us on Twitter @Brunswick Beacon.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new edition of the Brunswick Beat, Brunswick County's only television news show. Tonight's Beacon shines on upcoming Veterans Day activities.